some deep dish pizza lays, as well as the B deck metallics in red. A strong combo for sure. So let's shuffle up our cards and get ready for our first game of the night. I hope your day has been well, of course. Please get yourself nice and comfy and ready for our first game. And if you enjoy the Snacks and Solitaire series, let me know, as well as any snack suggestions you may have. I did receive some African snack suggestions and some monthly subscription snack boxes, but unfortunately there aren't any African type markets where I live, and those snack subscriptions are quite expensive. But we did do one taste test like that in the past. I believe it was Japan Crave Box. But anyway, let's deal out our lays. Now this isn't our first pizza chip, so let's see how it holds up on its own. All right. Interesting. So, I want you to take a guess at what these will get on out of a score out of 10. I'll give it a couple more tries before I make a decision. But so far, I'm on the fence. So which way will I fall? Oh, I'm so dumb. There we go. Thank you for yelling at me in your head about that. I deserved it. I was too busy trying to decipher the flavors I was tasting. But that is not an excuse, even though it sounds like one. As we receive our first fat stack of the night to our left, and a growing stack in the middle. Okay, of a cheese flavor, but instead the spices you might find within a pasta sauce. Accompanied by, let's see, I think, oh, I said saltiness already, so it's very salty. It doesn't have too much flavor. Besides pasta sauce, you don't get much meat. I don't think it advertised meat, but some meat would have been nice. There's what's it called? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't taste right. That's it for this one. No 2 of clubs, no 3 of hearts, nothing else that we can build. I'll give it a couple more tries to make a ranking, but if you just say Lay's tomato flavor, it's not bad. But pizza, especially deep dish, is a far stretch. Let's go in for some more. At points, it tastes a little bit like ketchup, too. You know, that tart sweetness. It's kind of interesting. And I think we might gonna need a refill soon. Game number 2. Actually, speaking of pizza, have you ever had a deep dish pizza? And if so, how was it? And for those of you who haven't, what is your favorite pizza? It could be a place or a specific type. But let's hear it if you are still awake. Dang. And double 6s, double 7s. There we go. Get that black 5 down. That could be useful with a red 10 and a red queen. Honestly, they're pretty enjoyable if you don't think they're pizza. So I'll give it at best a 7, at worst a 6. I think they're worth a shot if you enjoy tomato flavored chips. There's the 10. Bring us the red queen. That's a red king. And we might not make it through this one. Actually, we need a black 10. And we just missed a pair. And unfortunately, oh, that might be the difference maker. Hold up. Jack. Give me a sec. 3. There's our black 10 for next round. We can also drop 2, 3, 4, our third ace. black sevens are seeming to be at a premium tonight. And unfortunately, it looks like we made every possible play from our hand, as there's nowhere for that 9, jack, or 8. Triple sixes on the field, double jacks, and triple kings. Nowhere else to play. Alright, let's see the nastiness left beneath. There are the double black sevens, triple fives, and that is it. Let me do a quick refill as we go into game number 3. Alright, a fresh plate of chips, and let's break in with a casino shuffle real quick. These always feel so nice with the metallics pack. Alright, let's deal out our next game and we'll bring back the chips. Do you know what is a surprisingly underrated pizza? Dominos. I think I said this recently, but I just had my first pizza from there about a month ago. Because, surprisingly, YouTube gave me a gift card for Domino's, and I thought, let's give it a shot. We ordered it out of town in Monterey, and there was a sale going on, a large pizza for, I think, $8 or something like that. And I never knew it would be so good. Light cheese, extra sauce, pepperoni, with the garlic crust. That was pretty tasty, especially for the price. So if you haven't had it before, try out Domino's. Let me know what you think. And if you have any pizza suggestions, let me know as well. I haven't had that much, honestly, besides local. Alright, let's bring back our chips as I just remembered. And let's get at it. Oh, don't tell me we just got swept after all of that. Almost. We seemingly ran into every double card in a row. And now we have triple five, quadruple fives on the field, and I think we might be done. Unless we can get saved by a black king and or. That's not it. A black Let's see if that resets our luck. Alright, here we go. Damn. There we go. Oh, double black queens. That was unexpected. But I don't think that will be enough here, as there's nowhere for that 9. King. 8. And lastly, 8. Double 2s, and that 3 is as far as it goes. So we must wait another game. That one tasted very good. Triple 10s to the negative stats. That's a good question for us food people. What is your favorite pizza topping? Favorite is relative. And I'm talking just one singular topping. Cheese and sauce counts universally. Alright, so whenever I have pizza, I drench my slice in crushed red peppers, and then I probably add 20% of what I have in crushed red peppers in Parmesan. I like, for myself I should say, I think spice amplifies the other flavors within the pizza, and it makes it much more enjoyable for me. And also I just like a lot of spice when I have my food, so I think crushed red peppers would be up there. I was initially thinking pepperoni, since universally it's a solid topping. If you get them when they turn into a little bowl, they could be nice, or when they're very crunchy, sometimes soft. Lots of different textures to play with there. Let me think. Damn it. pizza folded into quarters. You can fit that entire pizza into a Ziploc gallon bag. Don't believe me? Try it out on your own and give it a test. It surprised me too. Anyway, triple fours, triple queens, and that is it to our negative stats. We head into our final game of the night. Decent night, but we would like to get a win, wouldn't we? Oh, I have a pizza story for you. Now this one's a doozy. Alright. So, in 3rd grade, food was highly valued in my household and was often leveraged as a sign of an accomplishment. So typically, like, if you were to have good grades for the quarter, semester, in elementary school, for your birthday, you go out and have a nice dinner. And I had this one test in, I think, 3rd grade, and I told my mother about it. I was sick the entire week before because I was pretty sickly as a child. Often by choice, but sometimes not. And I missed about a week of school in a row. And I was told if I get an A 95 or better on my test that I had nothing to know about, then we could get pizza. Luckily, it was just a math test, and math in elementary school really isn't too bad. I think I got like 100 or something, and I went straight to my mother. Showed her the grade. It's like, alright, let's go get some pizza. So we went down to me and Ed's, and she said, what do you want? My butt said, let's try meat lovers, and I've never had meat lovers before. As we once again have 555s on the field. And she said, eat as much as you want. And you know, as a kid, that's obviously a challenge. She's underestimating my powers, obviously. So, my butt was sitting at that table, clapping like Hercules. And I was 3 slices in, and this thing was drenched with meat. I'm talking sausage, pepperoni, Canadian bacon, ham, bacon, linguiça, ground beef, and chicken, and I think one other meat. There are like 9 meats inside of it, stacked to the top, and I was going after it. I got to my 5th slice of pizza in 5th grade, and my stomach was a potbelly, just like a pig. And that's it for tonight, unfortunately, so let's do our double check. And then there were 2 slices left, and I ate them. I had never eaten more than 3 slices of pizza before, and my mother knew that, so she was surprised when I had 7, and actually a little bit impressed. Now we're for that 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, jack, or king. No place left on the field. Back-to-back games without cracking into our stacks. That might be a first. For the next week, I was good not to eat. I probably ate I know there's something else. Let's see, triple twos. And I believe that's it. Or is it? And triple eights. Eights, twos, and aces. Rough night. Or rough way to end our night. But overall, it was still pretty fun. I hope you enjoyed, my friend. I had to slow down on the chips because they're getting a little too salty, but not bad. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed another episode down. And until our next one, please have a relaxing remainder of your night. Many sweet dreams. Stay safe and eat your fruits and vegetables.